This project should be undertaken with parental or adult supervision to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience.
Hi y'all, Sammy and I are shooting TikToks here. Are you ready?
I'm ready! Oh, I'm so cool! Yippee! Uh-oh, I'm fine. Wow, I simply have to try this. Come to Papa!
Sammy, what are you doing? Did you lose your memory from that fall? This is not edible. It's my new phone case.
Are you kidding me?
Yesterday you saw how I decorated it. First, Roger brought caulk. Then I decided on a color and painted it. And then I took an ordinary transparent phone case and started doing this. Gradually, the phone case began resembling my favorite lemon cake frosting.
And I was passing by and I said, where's the pink?
So I decided to make these pink creme roses. But this was not enough for me. I wanted a bright case, so I decided to add more frosting.
You even busted that box with the rarest beads, which I can't even breathe at.
And this was the cherry on top, appetizing pop socket. Well, great TikToker, should we continue shooting?
Nah, let's look for more ideas for upgrading boring phone cases.
Huh, well you are a slick slime, aren't you?
Any image can be easily transferred to a phone case. Move the iron away and immerse the phone case in water. Leave it for a few minutes. Let's see if it worked. With careful movements, remove the excess paper. And look what happens. Your image remains intact. Cool, isn't it?
Whoa, careful!
Now, should I stand like this? Or maybe like this? Purple is perfect for pink me.
Sammy and his narcissism. Actually, I have another idea, but I will take into account your color preference. A couple more touches. Well, what do you say, Sammy?
Mamma mia, Princess Peach, such a delight. Allow me. Oh, here, let me invite you on a date.
Oh, how cute, but we're not done yet.
Huh? What? Where did she go?
Onto the phone case. But first, we need a piece of padding polyester, then a slightly inflated little balloon, and pop. Now tell me, do you know why we did all this? Now, it seems as if the beautiful princess inflates and deflates a bubble gum.
Oh, bellissima bella. Let me try it myself. At first, Sue, I popped and it went bang.
Don't be so upset. I'll show you something else. We'll take a phone case and a glue gun and carefully draw a circle like this. Next comes white nail polish. Use it to cover the glue part. Take a yellow balloon, or rather, about a half of it, and so that it does not burst, we'll wrap a little piece of slime in it. Look at this anti-stress scrambled eggs we've got. Oh, and here is one more option. We need a cute character.
What a sweet doggy. I love corgis.
Let's add a few cute stickers. And the balloon, of course. This time we'll fill it with cornstarch through a syringe. That's all. Attach it to the case and go nuts. Haha.
I see you have chosen a perfect spot for the balloon. Oh, what's that sound? It's probably my belly. I haven't eaten in a while. Be right back. That was a great lunch. Listen, do you have gum?
Only mint candy. Do you want some? By the way, I just had an idea for another very cool phone case.
What about that candy, huh? Thank you. Oh, it's too minty. Too minty. It tickles in my nose.
Bless you. Okay, we do need water, but a little more liquid one. Now let's paint it our favorite color. Perfect! And we will fill our box with it almost to the very top. Let's also add a few drops of baby oil.
But only a few. I need it myself.
What, diaper rash?
Hey, what are you doing? I'm all wet.
Haha, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I'll wipe you now. We need to dry here really well, too. To be able to securely close the opening, we don't want the liquid to flow out. Next, we'll just glue the box to the phone case, like this. Now it's time to move on to molding.
Don't forget to add miraculous fairy dust.
And our strawberry milkshake is ready. Oh, what's that sound?
It's a new video. Don't get bored without me.
We'll do our best. Solder the plastic tube on one end and use the other end. To fill the tube with colored liquid, here I have water, paint, and some oil. Here goes the hair straightener again. And now, let's just glue this pretty thing on a phone case. A regular glue stick will do. The more colors, the merrier, right? And we've got ourselves a liquid rainbow. Well, since we are making liquid phone cases here, we can't do without a mermaid theme, right? Don't forget to use parchment paper at this stage. And also, don't close up the whole thing. Leave the wider side of the tail unsealed. Here goes a whoosh, and this is what you should get.
Dude, I want to repeat this cool idea. Whoa, what a beauty.
Well, not yet, but soon it will be. The most beautiful beauty. Some more baby oil, and close it up. So what idea you were talking about, Sam?
First, I want to see what you will get.
Oh, you're so slick. Look, 1, 2, 3, voila.
Wow, no one on Earth have ever seen this. Only underwater, maybe.
All right, where's your video?
Oops, it's not it. The right one will start after this video.
And what is it he's doing?
Keep watching. Didn't you guess? It's a phone stand.
Oh, really?
Hush, it starts.
I'm sure you all can find an ordinary sponge at home. With its help, we can turn a boring phone case into a piece of art. But first, let's brighten it up with colored nail polish. Take our sponge and blend the colors with light movements. Finish the decor with a toothpick and some white paint. Top it over with a transparent nail polish to protect the art. Wow, it's whole space on your phone case!
You were right, it's amazing. Let's do it.
Hooray! I will have a space phone case. This is outrageous. How come we don't have nail polish? How can you explain this, Susan?
Well, it's not me who arranges a beauty salon for dolls every evening.
Maybe Raj knows some other handmade tie-dye ways or something. Make way!
My, how furious. Now he wants a tie-dye. Actually, we can try it. Friends, have you ever painted something using the tie-dye technique? We have! Be sure to watch this video on our channel and give it your thumbs up. And I will do this. Now I'll take the next color and repeat.
Surprisingly, I found nail polish at Roger's. Whoa. I mustn't do pranks? Is it a hypnosis technique?
This will be a new phone case as soon as I finish.
This way, puppy paints will finish quickly.
Then save on pink and replace it with you.
Rude, Susan! Look! I obviously became a couple of millimeters lower.
Oh, Sammy, come on. You will eat a couple of times and grow up again. Let's mix the colors a little bit more for a smoother transition. And now let's do this! The tie-dye phone case is dry and ready for use.
Wow! How bright! It's a shame we can't do anything with only one nail polish color.
I wouldn't say so. Look, we can take a transparent phone case and paint it over with white acrylic. It is important to do it thoroughly, otherwise our trick will fail.
What is this trick?
You'll see! Next comes the nail polish. We should spread it evenly too. And the last step is clear nail polish.
What? Again? But where is that trick of yours?
Patience, my friend. A little patience. And now, check this out!
Wow! Awesome! Do you agree, friends? Then support Sue's dirty fingers with your likes. Hey!
Do you know what I'm thinking? We are missing only one phone case today. A unicorn. Let's make it from air plasticine.
And how did I not come up with it myself?
Well, no big deal. You can help me with this one. What color do you think is good for the mane?
Are you kidding me? Let's make it colorful.
Agreed.
Susie, I'm done with the details. Can you help me?
Thank you. And just like that, done. How do you like our unicorn?
My precious! We're taking you.
What? But I wanted to keep it. Huh, would you be willing to trade it for a treat?
We love treats too.
Oh, come on. Well, okay, I know one more life hack. A phone case is more than just for protecting your gadget. It can also be a reliable way to hide sweets. Now cover the candies with melted chocolate and let it harden well. Done. No one will guess that this is a secret stash.
Oh, this phone case fits perfectly, huh? It's a new video again.
Did you know that you can easily make a new phone case from scratch? Are you interested? Then keep watching. You will need a glue gun with colored glue inside. And of course, a little imagination. Well, how do you like the result?
Sue!
What is it, Sammy?
Video, phone, net, hot glue.
Oh, sorry. I think our glue gun is broken. Maybe Roger can fix it. Why, thank you. But our 3D pen works properly. And I think we can come up with something better than just a net. First, let's make a ring holder. Now we need to fix it well. That's right, to the very end. The beams are ready. We can fill the space between them, like this.
Hey, it looks like a spider web.
Exactly. We'll cover all the sides and move on to decorating. Remove the excess and enjoy this functional beauty.
This is mega cool. Now I'm off to write the script for the next video. Bye, everyone.
And I'll show you one more cool life hack if you subscribe. This is how I once snuck the phone into the classroom. Just don't tell Sam about it. The most important part here is to choose the plasticine of the matching color. And voila! Thank you for being with us today. See you soon!
So what about this? A manky old shower curtain. Really boring and really horrible. However, with a bit of fingertips know-how, we're going to show you how to transform this into this, a fingertips Seaside shower curtain. Now, don't worry if you haven't got an old shower curtain hanging about, because you can pick them up really cheaply at high street discount shops. Now, to get cracking, here's what you'll need. An old see-through shower curtain, some acrylic paints, PVA glue, and permanent and non-permanent markers. And we've given the Seaside shower curtain a fingertips difficulty rating of 4. But if you get a buddy to help you, it'll make it much easier. So why not get drawing today? Ask a mate to lie down on the flat shower curtain with their head resting near the top. Make sure your person is lying on the outside surface and that you put down lots of paper to save the floor. Carefully and slowly draw around your friend's body shape with a wipeable marker. You'll see why it's wipeable later. Just take your time, remembering that you don't have to be too neat when you do this, as it's only a guide. Then, using this outline, take a permanent pen to draw your body. It can be any sort of body you like. This is going to be a surfer. Now just rub out the wipeable marker guidelines. And when that's done, it's the fun bit. Draw in some detail. How about some surfer dude flowery shorts, a surfboard, and don't forget some fabulously frothy waves. When you're happy with the design, you can splash on some colour, and the best way to do this is with acrylic paints. The shorts will look great in red and yellow. The sea will look lovely in a magnificent marine blue. Pink for the body. And a scorcher of a red for the board. And the great thing is you can use whatever colours you like to bring your Seaside shower curtain to life. Oh, and don't forget to leave an unpainted bit where a head can poke through. And once your shower curtain has completely dried, you can give it a lick of PVA glue like we've done on this one. And now it's time to have a bit of fun. Oh, Tim! Oh yeah, looking good as a surf dude.
Gnarly.
Yeah, nice. And you can have fun doing all sorts of designs. How about this groovy gorilla? Big furry King Kong. Hello, Tim. Munching on his banana. Or you could head down to the circus and meet a suave, strong man. Check out those curly hairs on your chest. Or you could even do a Punch and Judy and watch out. I think you're about to get a bash on the head. Great, aren't they? The fingertips, Seaside shower curtain.
Naomi, can I come out now, please?
Oh, pull yourself together.
Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something in under a minute using odds and ends that you'll find around your house.
Today, it's my turn to make.
And it's my turn to time.
And this is all it takes.
There's not very much there, Tim.
I know, but this one is a little bit fiddly in places, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good luck. We're not going to tell you what it is, so see if you can guess as he makes it. Are you ready?
I am, and let me tell you, this make is almost as charming as I am.
Oh, just get on with it. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Okay, first you need a needle with some ribbon already threaded onto it.
Already threaded?
Yes,
you mean you
that's
didn't
right.
thread that in the minute?
You've got to be careful with your needle and thread through a piece of fun foam that's cut almost like heart shape, but with the bottom bit cut off. Then, of course, you're going to thread through your pom-pom, and these are available in most craft shops. So you should be
20 seconds have
get
gone.
one easily enough. You need to pull that all the way through.
Take care of that needle.
Yeah, it's becoming a little bit fiddly, like I said. There we go.
That's
Excellent.
half your time gone.
Excellent. Now I need to thread on a little bead like this. And now, if I pull off the needle and tie a knot in the
28.
bottom, we're still going to be close.
20 seconds left.
Right, I've got a tiny little knot there, which I'm just going to pull like so to secure it
done.
in place. Now I need some little googly
12,
eyes.
10,
dear.
9,
And the first
8,
goes on like that.
7,
And the second
6,
goes
5,
on there
4,
and
3,
stop the clock.
57 seconds. He's cute. What's he for?
It was pretty close, wasn't it? Well, I'll tell you what we need to do is get yourself a mobile phone and attach him into place, and they have your very own fingertips phone charm.
What a nifty little idea.
It's brilliant, isn't it? And the great thing is, if you don't have a mobile phone, these look just as great, attached to a camera, an MP3 player, or even a handheld games console. Just check this lot out. Firstly, we've got some little footballs made from polycraft balls, and we've used a felt tip pen to colour in the black bits.
Or you could add some buttons and a pretty pink heart like we've done on this one.
Or how about this one, where we've used some fun foam to look like a miniature mobile.
So why not ring in the changes with your mobile phone and create some fingertips phone charms?
In under a minute. This is Food Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you food that's fun to make and great to taste.
Yes, and today we're making this super easy edible jewellery.
Edible jewellery? That looks like something you'd get down the high street.
Yeah, it's mint, isn't it?
I think you might have bitten off more than you can chew this time, Naomi.
Well, actually, no. Not only does it look the part, but you can make them in a jiffy.
Sounds delicious to me.
They sure are, and we give edible jewellery a fingertips lip-smacking difficulty rating of just 2. Easy enough to get your teeth into. And to make them, you will need some coloured boiled sweets and some strips of licorice.
Start by washing your fingertips. Then make 2 circles out of licorice, a big one and a small one. Place the small circle inside the larger one, just slightly towards the top, like that.
Now it's time to add a bit of colour, so take some boiled sweets, pop some into a plastic bag, and then with a rolling pin, smash them to smithereens. Ooh. You can do these with as many colours as you like. And when you've done that for a while, hold on to the top of the bag so they don't fall out. You'll end up with loads of lovely coloured chunks, like these.
Now you need to add these to your licorice. You can be as creative as you like. Just use all the colours and flavours that you like best. Now put them all the way around the outside of the small circle, but make sure you don't get any on the inside. Be careful of that. You'll see why a little bit later. Then place your edible jewellery in a preheated oven at 110 degrees Celsius. That's gas mark a quarter for 20 minutes. Do be sure to ask an adult to help you. When it's all cooked, stand your baking tray on a wire rack to cool, and you should see that the sweets will solidify completely. They should now resemble stained glass. As you can see, I've also threaded another piece of licorice lace through the centre hole which we left. And now all that's left to do is pop it over your head.
Or just tuck in if you can't resist.
Trust you.
And why not pick and mix and make some really funky shapes? You can arrange the licorice into a different pattern before adding your sweets to make an edible brooch.
Or how about making a pendant of just one colour to match your favourite outfit?
And you can even arrange your sweets into coloured rows to get a big, stripy pendant.
Fingertips edible jewellery. It's candy couture that will dazzle your neckline and is simply delicious.
Sweet.